The evaluation chamber. The stellar assessment facility hummed with quiet energy aboard Nexus Prime, the galaxy's most advanced space station. Floating in the neutral zone between 7 major star systems, it served as the ultimate testing ground for military recruits from across known space. The massive chamber at its heart contained technology so ancient that even the builders' names had been lost to time. Captain Thyros stood with practiced stillness, his scaled green hide catching the chamber's soft blue light. As a Saurian warrior from the desert world of Kethmore, he had overseen these evaluations for 40 standard years. His yellow eyes, sharp as a predator's, watched each candidate with the patience his species was famous for. Today's batch included representatives from 12 different worlds, each hoping to prove their worth to the Galactic Defense Corps. The Eternity Scanner dominated the center of the room like a monument to forgotten science. Its crystalline structure stretched 3 meters high, pulsing with internal light that seemed to breathe with cosmic rhythm. Ancient symbols carved into its surface told stories no living being could read, though scholars had spent centuries trying. The device had never failed in its purpose, categorizing every form of life according to mysterious protocols established eons ago. One by one, the candidates stepped forward. Beltar, a gaseous being from the cloudy world of Nimbus 7, approached first. The scanner's light enveloped the shifting form, and within moments a holographic display appeared. Combat Specialist, Aerial Division. The process was swift, efficient, and absolute. Next came Zarathis, her insectoid features twitching nervously as her 6 legs carried her forward. Engineering Core, Hive Coordination, the scanner announced after its customary 3.7-second analysis. The routine continued without deviation. Crixlon, the massive rock-like creature from the asteroid belts, received heavy infantry siege operations. The ethereal Wispatel from the gas giant rings became Intelligence Division, Phase Operations. Each classification fit perfectly with galactic understanding of species capabilities, refined through millions of years of observation. Captain Thyros allowed himself a moment of satisfaction. Everything proceeded according to ancient design, just as it had for countless generations. The scanner never hesitated, never questioned, never showed uncertainty. It simply knew, with the confidence of technology that had outlasted empires. Then Marcus Rivera stepped forward. The human looked unremarkable by galactic standards. Average height, brown hair slightly messy from the morning's physical trials, wearing the standard gray cadet uniform that seemed too large for his lean frame. His dark eyes held quiet intelligence, and when he smiled at the other candidates, there was warmth there that transcended species barriers. He had worked as an engineer on Earth's orbital platforms before applying to join the galactic community's defense forces. Nothing about him suggested he was anything special. The scanner's light touched Marcus, and everything changed. The steady hum that had maintained perfect consistency throughout the day shifted into something deeper, more complex. The crystalline core, which had glowed with reliable blue energy for hours, began cycling through colors that hurt to perceive directly. Deep purples that seemed to bend space around them. Gold so bright they cast shadows where none should exist. Finally, a white light so pure it forced every being in the chamber to shield their eyes. The scanner stopped moving. For the first time in recorded history, the ancient device froze completely, its energy focused entirely on the human candidate. Minutes passed. Then more minutes. Captain Thyros felt his scaled skin prickle with unease as the silence stretched beyond anything in his 4 decades of experience. "Is there a malfunction?" whispered Dr. Kessara, the facility's chief researcher. Her crystalline body chimed softly with concern, the melodic tones her species used to express confusion. Before Thyros could respond, the scanner spoke, but not in its usual mechanical voice. Instead, words emerged that seemed to echo from the very beginning of time itself, carrying weight that made the air itself tremble. Classification: impossible. The chamber fell into absolute silence. Even the station's ambient system seemed to quiet, as if the entire structure held its breath. "Elaborate," Captain Thyros commanded, his military training overriding his growing amazement. The scanner's voice carried an almost religious reverence. "Subject exhibits properties unprecedented in 847,000 years of operation. Designation: Carrier of the Flame Beyond Gods." Marcus looked around the room with genuine confusion. Did I break something? I can step back if there's a problem with the machine. The scanner continued as if compelled to explain what it had discovered. In scanning 12,400,000 individual subjects across all known species, this unit has never encountered phenomenon matching current readings. Subject possesses the eternal flame, the spark that ignites possibility where none exists, that burns brightest when faced with absolute impossibility. Dr. Kesara's crystalline form rang like wind chimes in her excitement. The scanner is referencing theoretical frameworks from the Architect archives. Consciousness classifications that exist only in legend. What does that mean for me? Marcus asked, his engineer's mind trying to process the situation logically. Captain Thyro studied the human with new eyes. In his 40 years of service, he had seen species stronger than humans, faster than humans, more intelligent and more technologically advanced. But he had never seen a species that looked at impossible problems and responded with curiosity, rather than defeat. It means, Thyro said carefully, that you represent something the galaxy has been waiting for without knowing it was waiting. The scanner pulsed once more with that impossible white light. Warning: subject's influence may cause rapid evolution in allied consciousness. Proximity to subject has 73% probability of triggering breakthrough solutions in previously unsolvable scenarios. Marcus ran a hand through his hair, still looking more confused than impressed. I just like fixing things. That's what engineers do. Precisely, the scanner replied with what almost sounded like satisfaction. The flame beyond gods manifests as the drive to repair what is broken, to build what has never been built, to solve what others declare unsolvable. Scanning protocols indicate subject species may be the catalyst the galaxy requires for the trials ahead. As the other candidates stared at Marcus with mixtures of awe and uncertainty, Captain Thyros made a decision that would change the course of galactic history. Marcus Rivera of Earth, he announced formally, you are hereby classified under Protocol 0. Direct command track, with immediate assignment to my personal unit. The scanner's light finally dimmed to normal levels, but its final words seemed to echo through dimensions beyond the physical chamber. The flame has been acknowledged. Let creation witness what follows when impossibility meets the human spirit. Marcus simply nodded and asked, when do we start?